Could I speak to Mr. Sinisa Jakov Marusic, please?
Yes, it's me.
Sinisa, my name is Sasha Uzanov. I'm an Australian journalist. I was hoping I could ask you some questions.
What about?
I wanted to ask you, are you a Holocaust denier?
Holocaust denier? No, but what is this all about? Can you please explain me,
Well, yes, you wrote an article on the 10th about the Bulgarian and Macedonian agreement, if you recall. If I can just quote what you wrote, you put Macedonian history books accuse Bulgaria, then part of the Axis forces, of having occupied Macedonia during the war. Now, you use the word accuses. Using the word accuses implies or suggests something that's disputed, that it's not a fact. As you're well aware, Bulgaria did occupy Macedonia and did commit the genocide against the Jewish people.
Well, first of all, Mr. Uzunov, can we speak in Macedonian language if you, I presume because your name is Uzunov Sasha, right?
Right, but what is the problem in speaking in English?
No problem, just to understand each other better if you know the Macedonian language.
No, I know the Macedonian language perfectly, but I'm working as an Australian journalist, so I have to ask you in English, and I'm certain that you know English as well.
Well, first of all, I'm certainly not a Holocaust denier, and second of all, I don't feel really comfortable talking about these historical subjects.
Right.
Because I don't see myself as being one who should be questioned about it. I'm well aware that there are different readings of history, and I'm a Macedonian citizen and
right.
Macedonian national, but
yes.
Then again, I don't really feel comfortable about it and talking about it, especially from this perspective.
Yes, but it's like saying that that people accuse Germany of committing the Holocaust. No one uses that term accuses. It's a simple fact. By using the word accuses, you're disputing Bulgaria's World War II role in Macedonia. Can you not see that it opens up claims or concerns of you being a Holocaust denier or an apologist for Bulgarian neo-Nazism?
Well, I certainly don't see that of me being Holocaust denier. And if you open Balkan Insight, the site where I work,
yes.
I definitely am not Holocaust denier because I've covered several subjects that are closely linked to the Holocaust. So
okay, but you've made no mention of Albanian Nazi statues.
Everywhere, but I don't see why is this relevant, because
it's very relevant.
Like picking up a word like accuses or everything, because of course I have to use words. Somebody might understand it that this way or that way, but be assured that I have no big agenda behind it or no ill intention. I'm just trying to pinpoint that because my area of coverage is Balkans. I'm just trying to view things from different angles, despite of my feelings, personal.
Yeah, but it's got nothing to do with feelings, though. You're by using the word accuse, you're disputing certain historical facts.
Very comfortable about talking about that and pinpointing out words. You know, I might have written that, I might have not. I believe you that you have said this, but at this point, I really cannot recall why exactly that word was used or not the other. I mean, if you had written certain articles that I did,
yes,
certainly you would have put it in different wording, but you know, this is like...
Yes, but I wouldn't say that people accuse Germany of the Holocaust. I mean, the Holocaust happened. It's a fact. Yes.
I don't even understand what are you accusing me about. So
I'm asking you, are you a Holocaust denier?
Of what's the whole issue?
No, it's just that the phrasing creates or implies or infers some kind of dispute that Bulgaria, is being accused of occupying Macedonia, when in fact it's a historical fact. It's just that it's a strange word to use. It creates, like I said, it disputes a basic historical fact.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I just don't feel any point of continuing this conversation.
Okay, can I ask you some more questions?
Well, I would prefer not, because I don't want to get into this discussion. If you cannot see that this is in no way...
What about Albanian Nazi statues, though? You haven't written anything about the World War II Albanian Nazi collaborator statues in Macedonia. Why is that?
Well, there were Nazi collaborators all over the world. What can I do about it? I can
it's not a question of you doing about it, but why aren't you reporting about it, though?
So that's it.
So, no, but I'm asking, why aren't you writing articles about Albanian Nazi collaborator statues? Jem Hassa, for instance.
Well, there are my colleagues that are writing articles about it. I'm covering Macedonia, and I'm covering Macedonia from a perspective...
Yes, but Jem Hassa was in Macedonia, though, when you say your colleagues are covering it. I haven't seen any articles about Albanian Nazi collaborator statues in Macedonia.
Well, I'm very sorry to hear that, and maybe you will see. I mean, I at least recall writing 2 or 3 times about it,
okay,
and making arguments from different perspectives, or at least trying to portray different viewings of the history. But you see, it's not. This is a very interesting topic for discussion, as I said, for coffee break or even kafana or everything. But I don't see me
coffee break. I mean, Jewish people don't find these things.
You know?
But Jewish people don't find these things funny, man.
Your point is what you're trying to say with this. I mean, you're saying you're writing this, you're writing that. Why are you not writing this? Well, I'm
simply asking because you're using certain words. People might get the wrong idea.
Well, of course I'm using certain words because writing is comprised of words. I cannot I cannot allow myself to be judged by someone who calls me in the middle of the night and says, why have you used this or that word? I'm using the best word that I can.
Okay. Now, are you
the point. And really, I cannot emphasize this enough because I don't see a point.
Can I ask you some other questions?
You're stationed in Australia, right?
Sorry? Pardon?
You're stationed in Australia, right?
I'm stationed.
You're stationed. You're now
I'm based.
from Australia?
Yes. I'm based. I'm based in Australia. Yes.
I mean, we can have a discussion, like normal discussion, if you come to Macedonia. But at this point, as answering questions about these topics that I really don't find relevant, I don't see a point in that. You know.
Well, Jewish people find these things serious.
I wouldn't like to be quoted, please, about anything about this. We can have a normal personal conversation, but...
Can I ask you some other questions?
Unfortunately not.
So, are you a Serbian...
To be frank, I've had enough. And
are you a Serbian racist who hates Macedonians?
I don't know what this is all about.
Are you a Serbian racist who hates Macedonians?
Serbian what?
Are you a Serbian racist who hates Macedonians?
Well, I'm partly Croatian, so maybe that should have give you a bit of a glimpse of who I am.
So you're not Serbian.
Not really your concern.
So you're not Serbian.
I'm certainly not Serbian.
Okay, well that's
or pro-Serbian or whatever. I have a really critical view on that matter, but I don't see why that should concern you.
Can you explain why you make no mention of leading Serbs in Macedonia like Borjan Jovanovski, Pavle Bogojevski, Ivana Tufikjic, who refused to protest outside the Serb embassy in Skopje? There's been no mention in Balkan Insight. I mean,
half of the questions I understand, but the other half I really don't understand. I don't see what the connection you're trying to make is all about.
I'm simply asking why is there no mention of leading Serbs in Macedonia who claim to be anti-nationalist, but who hypocritically refuse to protest?
Serbs in Macedonia who claim to be anti-nationalist?
Well, there's Borjan Jovanovski, Pavle Bogojevski, Ivana Tufikic, Sasha Bogdanovic.
That is your perception.
There's been not one protest outside the Serb embassy in Skopje.
Leading Serbs in Macedonia being them and claiming to be anti-nationalists or whatever. That is your perception.
Borjan Jovanovski has gone on Twitter saying that he's a Serb through his mother. I mean, these are his words. These are not my words.
So?
Yes, but
are you a racist?
I'm against racism. That's the whole point.
Well, that's okay because I'm very glad to hear because you're mentioning everybody as a Serbian, Bulgarian, Albanian, Macedonian, whatever nationalist. I don't see a point in continuing the conversation.
I'm not a nationalist. I'm against extremism.
Am I denier based on
against extremism.
Single word that I might have wrote. And now you're mentioning the nationalities of all these people,
right?
Whether they are or not, I don't know.
Yes, so but you make fun of Macedonian statues. Can you not see why people have a right to ask you these questions? What is the motivation?
Are you representing the people who are asking the questions?
I don't represent anyone.
Being put on some kind
I'm a journalist. I'm a journalist asking the most obvious questions, mate.
Well, the most obvious question is, am I a Holocaust denier?
Well, yeah, I mean...
is that the most obvious question for you?
Sorry?
Can you please explain why is this the most obvious question for you?
Because you wrote, Macedonian history books accuse Bulgaria, then part of the Axis forces, of having occupied Macedonia during the war. You use the word accuse, which throws into dispute Bulgaria's occupation of Macedonia, rather than just simply saying Bulgaria...
Well, I would suggest you search about the truth about that, but please don't bother me about that, honestly, because this is...
There's a Holocaust museum in Skopje because of that. Are you saying that the Holocaust museum in Skopje is based on a lie?
Is what?
Are you saying, or are you inferring that the Holocaust museum in Skopje is based on a lie?
I have written at least 10 articles about Holocaust museum in Skopje.
Yes.
That are very, very good about explaining what happened.
Okay.
But the whole ordeal that Macedonian Jews went during the Bulgarian occupation of Macedonia, for your information. But if you have been well informed, you should have read those articles and see that I don't have any, absolutely any preferences regarding ethnicity, regarding views.
That's got nothing to do with... but you're
confront views, just trying to explain the situation.
You're missing the point, though, because you're disputing...
If you're a real journalist, you should know that there are different views about a number of issues in Bulgaria and in Macedonia that we are still... or at least the political elites
no one says
and fuss about it.
Yes, but no one says.
It's not about me to answer these questions. I'm reporting about those, and I don't see a point. Why are you so insisting of me explaining what I wrote?
Because it's concerning. Because Holocaust denial is alarming.
Give me 2 weeks, and I can browse what you have wrote, and I can ask you some questions. Why you wrote this? Why are you saying that these people are this and that people are that, and that I'm a Holocaust denier?
Because
it's really it's upsetting me when somebody from across the planet is accusing me of being a Holocaust denier. You understand the ridiculousness of this situation?
Well, hang on, there are Jewish people in...
and I cannot be farther away from that.
There are Jewish people in New York who criticize Nazi statues in Ukraine. No one says that they're far away. Why does someone have to be close to ask questions about
I don't
the
know.
Holocaust.
Maybe ask a historian about it if that's an interesting
No,
subject about you. But
you're throwing into dispute Bulgaria's occupation of Macedonia. I mean, that's a fact. It's not an interpretation. It actually happened. It's like saying that Germany, Germany didn't start World War II.
You as well as I know very well, when you write an article, you say you confront. If there are both sides, like in this case, Macedonia and Bulgaria, you explain the stance of both sides.
Yes, but you haven't actually explained both sides. You've thrown into dispute a historical fact, which is why there are concerns of Holocaust denial. Sorry, I'm not saying anything. I'm asking why. I'm trying to find out why you would use the word accuse rather than.
Well, I don't know how many articles do you write daily or monthly or whatever. What's your page?
But it's irrelevant. It's irrelevant how many articles I write. Or I don't have an agenda. I'm simply asking why someone would dispute a historical fact.
I'm a journalist and I'm trying to do my best in the time frame that I can with the capacities that I can.
Yes, but surely accuse. I mean,
it's really offensive when a fellow journalist, at least I believe you that you're a fellow journalist,
right,
is asking me these kind of questions.
I think it's relevant because rising extremism in Europe, especially right-wing extremism, is of concern, as is Holocaust denial and whitewashing Nazis, like Albanian Nazis, Bulgarian Nazis.
I cannot argue with that. That's true.
Right.
So what can I do about that?
Well, I'm just asking your choice of words. Your choice of words is puzzling. I mean, that's why I'm trying to find out why someone would dispute a basic historical fact where Bulgaria collaborated with Nazi Germany and occupied Macedonia. I mean, that's not a dispute.
I don't dispute that basic historical fact. I'm just saying that people in Bulgaria are taught otherwise. That's also a fact.
Yes, but in Bulgaria, a lot of people have crazy ideas too.
People accusing me of stupid things like this.
Stupid things, but how?
If I wanted to defend, because I sense that you are trying to defend some kind of Macedonian cause, I'm 100% for it. But please don't, I cannot ignore as a journalist that there are different readings of history. And it's not mine to judge, nor it is yours. So I'm not judging.
There's nothing wrong in but there's a difference.
But please don't judge me. And
there's a difference between presenting various points of view.
I don't know. Are you a freelance journalist?
I'm a freelance journalist. I'm a freelance journalist. I'm an independent filmmaker. I mean, my point is this: that there's nothing wrong in presenting. You can present 20 different sides, but you're throwing into doubt what Bulgaria did by using the word accuse, rather than just simply stating. Well, yeah, I mean, you're saying Macedonian history books accuse Bulgaria, then part of the Axis forces, of having occupied Macedonia during the war. I mean, it's a strange. And
in your opinion, what should I have been writing about? I mean, what would be the correct wording to describe this historical fact?
I would have just said that Bulgaria, as part of the Axis forces or as Nazi collaborators, occupied Macedonia during the war.
And what's problematic about that?
And this is reflected in Macedonia's history books. That's how I would have worded it. But to use the word accuse.
Then I encourage you to apply for a job in Balkan Insight, and maybe you will be in a position to write about it.
Yes, but I have no interest in working for Balkan Insight. I just simply asked, are you a Holocaust denier? That's all. I mean, that's
absolutely not.
Okay.
And I feel offended by somebody who is all of a sudden asking me about that because of a single word.
Well, people are very, very sensitive about this issue. I mean, 6 million Jews were slaughtered.
It is all about these sensitivities, but please don't put the blame on someone that you don't even know. I'm certain that you have written some articles, but I don't see that you have the complete picture, and at the end of the
trying to
day,
get the
I
complete
really don't
picture.
feel comfortable. Excuse me?
I said I'm trying to get the complete picture. That's why I'm calling you and asking you for an explanation.
A simple guy who works in and loves his country. That's it. Tries to present all sides and tries to do his job like he was taught in school.
Okay.
That's me.
All right.
That's the whole picture of me.
Okay.
I hate no one. I want to be I feel like a citizen of the world.
Okay. Now,
So,
you have a Serb...
I'm not a Holocaust denier.
Okay, you have a Serb nationalist
100%
quote on your
against it.
Facebook account. What is... why is that? Isn't that strange?
Excuse me, wait, Facebook account.
Yeah, you have this strange Serbian nationalist quote from a wall in Belgrade. What's his name?
You want to...
Dositej Obradović, I think. Dositej Obradović. You have this quote in Serbian.
You mean that quote, knjiga, braćo knjige?
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah,
That quote.
yeah. I'm just puzzled
yes,
why you would have that quote.
Obradović, but you said that it's a Serbian national quote. To me,
Nationalist. Yeah, he was a Serbian monarchist
all of us in the Balkans should read a bit more.
Obradović was a Serb nationalist who advocated royal dictatorship, according to an Austrian academic, Dr. Fischer.
Well, I don't know where this conversation is leading, because
No, I'm just puzzled. I'm just puzzled at your choice of phrases.
Then, can you please hear me just a second?
Sure.
If you're basing your assumptions on one word, on one message, on whatever,
I'm not basing
then you can
anything.
make any
I'm trying to get a
construction you want.
clarification.
You know, but that's not honest, and that's not fair, to be frank. I mean,
That's what
I
I'm
don't
calling
know
you
what
to
your
try and find out.
profile account is,
I've
but
sent you
I'm not
emails,
looking
but you
it
don't
that
answer.
way, and I'm not certainly not going to put it away. It might have certain meaning for you, but it's for you personally, and that's your concern, not mine.
I'm not saying for you to remove it. I'm simply asking why have you posted it? I mean, it's strange for someone who claims to be an anti-nationalist to be placing a Serb nationalist quote. That's all.
Can you at least try to look at what the quote is saying?
Yes.
And try to go into the essence instead of saying that this is nationalist and this is not nationalist.
Because he was
I
appealing.
have the feeling that you are being nationalist.
I'm not nationalist at all.
What is Macedonia for you, maybe?
Sorry?
Let me ask you, what is Macedonia for you? Because
What's Macedonia
I have the
for me?
impression that you think that Macedonia is endangered from all of its neighbors,
Right.
and all of a sudden I'm being pinpointed, and I don't know, Borian, Ivanovsky, whomever,
Right.
of what? Collaborating with the enemy, or what? What the accuse
Collaborating
here?
with the enemy. I mean, that sounds paranoid on your behalf.
Well, that sounds terrible, exactly. So
Paranoid.
I don't know what is your point.
What my point is,
I don't know
I'm
whether
simply
you grew
asking
up-
questions.
Have you ever grew up in Macedonia, or are you
Sorry?
born in
Yes, but what
where?
relevance? Yeah, but aren't you being a chauvinist now? I mean, what relevance does it have where I'm born or not born? I mean, you know, there are universal questions. No, but
about your background, because
Yeah, okay.
I just want to see whether you have
I'm
a
born and
different
raised in
perspective
Australia,
on
but
things.
I've been to Macedonia a number of times. Sorry.
Please excuse me if I sounded chauvinistically. I'm just asking you about your background.
Yes, I'm born and raised in Australia.
Out of curiosity, in order to try to understand whether you have different perspectives and why. Because
Yes, but there are universal questions
in all of these things that you noted.
But there are universal questions
and
now.
raised here from a family that has been multicultural.
Right.
I am Macedonian.
Yes.
I have a Macedonian national feeling.
Okay.
So the thing is, I feel offended when somebody says that I'm a denier, that I'm of whatever, of Holocaust or whatever,
Okay.
that I'm not mentioning this or that.
Okay.
First of all, it's not anybody's job.
Sure.
I mean, if I'm not good,
Okay.
I have a boss and he can replace me.
Okay.
I have an audience, and I don't see you honestly as a representative of that audience. I'm
Okay.
just trying to explain
Okay.
that nothing that you said thus far makes any sense. And it's really ridiculous.
Well, maybe on your part, but a lot of people are concerned.
It's ridiculous.
Yes, but tackling extremism isn't ridiculous, though. It's a serious business.
Of course, it isn't ridiculous, but
the Holocaust is serious. I mean, no one laughs at the Holocaust.
Your accusations are ridiculous.
Well, that's your
questions
opinion.
are ridiculous because I can understand somebody asking me, am I a Holocaust denier or pro-Serbian or whatever? If I attended some kind of meeting.
Yes, but why do you need to attend a meeting?
Macedonia should be part of Serbia or whatever. But I'm simply reporting about things and different views, and I absolutely disagree with your perception.
Not a problem. That's the beauty of democracy. We all have a right to agree to disagree.
That's okay. But in any sense, anyhow.
Sure.
I really would ask you not to bother me with this kind of questions because it's really uncomfortable. Not only for me, but I don't know. I mean, I have no words how to put it.
Not a problem. Look, have a good night and nice talking to you.
Nice talking to you. Please don't quote me on this. Consider this as a courtesy, as a normal conversation. If you ever come to Macedonia, ask me around. We can sit and discuss. But unofficially, and please be assured that I really mean nothing wrong, harmful. And
not a problem. You know? Not a problem. Nice talking to you.
You will understand that.
Nice talking to you.
Okay.
Cheers.
Have a good night and all the best to you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.